Hey, it's time for another beer review from James Montreal Beer Reviews. Alright, so today's beer is a requested beer, and it's also a donated kind of beer. I was coming back from a band practice. My friend Felipe is also a bandmate, and we stopped by the liquor store. That was on Friday, and we saw this beer. He said that I should try it because I've never tried it, and I said I don't really feel like it. You know, probably a waste of money, but he bought it for me, and he told me to review it. So here it is. Desperados beer flavored with tequila. Now, despite the name, it's actually from France. It's not a Mexican beer, and it's vastly popular in Europe for some reason. Though on Beer Advocate, it's got like really failing grades. I think it's somewhere in the D's or maybe low C's. Now, this is a clear glass bottle, 330 ml, and it's actually 5.9% ABV, which is quite high for a Euro pale lager, which is Styles beer. It's just a flavoured Euro lager really, and it's not very expensive here. It comes in these bottles, and you can get a 3-pack. That's about it. So let's review this beer. I would probably not consider this myself, because I don't really consider this a beer from what I've heard and seen, but I'm going to give this a fair review and see what's... Right, so before we crack it open, I want to read the ingredients of this beer. I'm really curious what actually this has inside. Beer, sugar flavors, tequila, essential oils, extract of herbs and spices, and citric acid. Includes malted barley. So it doesn't really say what's inside the beer ingredients. I hope it doesn't have any adjuncts in it, but you know, you can never actually tell for sure unless you know. This is brewed by the H Enterprise in France, but I've actually read that it's brewed by the Fisher Brewery. I'm not sure, maybe they actually sold out to Heineken a few years back, so maybe that's the case. So the crown cap is just a golden cap with a red label on it, and if you can see it, says Desperados, and contains malted barley, as if it's something, you know, dangerous, and you have to beware of these things. I don't understand why they say it. I mean, it's beer, you expect malted barley, unless it's like really poorly made beer. Anyway, that's a very skunky smell to begin with. I'm going to use my Stella glass. I've never actually used it past Stella review, so I figured might as well. It's also a gimmick beer, so as they say, probably appropriate. So let's pour it. So far the smell is not very appealing and inviting. Very fizzy white head. It's probably going to dissipate quite quickly. Very carbonated, lively bubbles here. The colour is not too bad. It's actually nice golden colour. It's not too pale like some other beers it tends to be. Actually, the smell's not bad. I think it was maybe the releasing gases in the first place, but it gives a nice lime profile actually. Lime, sweet kind of lemonade smell to it. Smells just a tad like tequila, but not much actually in the smell. But yeah, very fruity lime, citrus notes. Very slight maltiness and barely, like virtually non-existent hoppiness as far as I can tell so far. It's not bad, but it's kind of interesting. But it smells more, you know, shandy or maybe radler, or those lemonade, half beer, half lemonade cocktails they make in Europe. So yeah, very similar to that. Like I used to mix Sprite with cheap beer, probably the same smell. So let's give it a try. Cheers. Not bad. Very sweet. You start with a... Yeah, it does really remind me of a shandy, those Sprite beer mixes. Very sweet, lemony, lime flavor kind of thing that captivates your mouth. And then you get a fair amount of malts as well in it. Now I'm serving this very cold, and I think it's pretty appropriate for what it is. Surprisingly, the head's not too bad. Look, it's still sticking around. so far I can tell this is not going to get a failing grade for me. Probably not the best grade either, but I'm not going to fail this beer. It's not too bad. I mean, it's sort of a gimmick beer, so you should expect something unconventional, I guess. So, what else can I say? As far as tequila goes, that's where it's probably performing pretty badly. I can't indicate much tequila in that. Maybe in the aftertaste. The finish is a bit dry. You still get a fair amount of sweetness in it. Just a tad of that, maybe agave flavor, the plant they use in tequila. Definitely a good summer drink, probably, but as far as a real beer goes, yeah. If you like shandy or radler, this probably can impress you a bit. Don't know what to give this beer so far. I'm going to think about it, finish the rest. I'll get back to you, but very hard to tell if it's actually. Right, so we're back with Desperados, and I didn't particularly find it as bad as many people on Beer Advocate. I found it to be pretty good, actually. It's not too bad. The appearance is quite impressive. Like, there's still some head going on. There's some nice lacing in the glass, and still some carbonation, and the color is not too pale. Very cool, actually. I like that. As far as the flavor, it's nice. It's fruity, sweet, but it's not quite beer. It's more of a shandy or radler, Clara kind of drink. Oh, by the way, these are names for the beer, lemonade, or beer Sprite mixes they use in Europe. So Clara is the Spanish version, radler is the German, and shandy is the British version. Usually served in the summer, quite refreshing and nice. But here comes the problem with this beer. This is 5.9 ABV, right? So Clara or these kind of beers are usually like 3.5 because it's half beer, half lemonade. So the drinkability in this one is not very good, because if you have quite a few of these, you're going to get huge buzz. It's just not serving the purpose too well, I think. Also, as far as being appropriate to the style goes, this is not very appropriate for a Euro lager, even though it's a flavoured beer. But I would probably market it in a different way, probably. It's a bit unusual, it's a bit different. But it's a gimmick beer, nevertheless. It's worth a shot, I think. Goes down quite smooth if you have just one of these, you get a bit of a tequila flavour as you drink more of it. Kind of develops on you, that gravy, that flavour goes. But I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. So the problems I had probably lowered the grade. I could have given it a 7 out of 10, but I think it's just average, just a bit above average. So probably get a 6 point something if I had a more detailed grade system. But yeah, thanks Felipe, my friend, for giving this to me. Certainly was worth a shot, worth checking out. Finally tried Desperados. So 6 out of 10 for Desperados tequila flavoured beer. See you guys later.